So imagine there are two pieces of land, right? Piece of land A, piece of land B. They're both taxed at $10,000. So let's imagine a developer buys square of land A and then they build an affordable housing complex on that square of land, right? This is a really good thing to do with this square of land. The problem is that when they do this, the value of the property is going to go way up, right? So the tax is also going to go way up. Now let's look at what happens with square of land B. A developer buys this piece of land and they build a parking lot. So they have done basically nothing to improve this square of land. So their tax bill doesn't go up, right? Because the property that they own is not more valuable now. They chose to use the land inefficiently and they're being rewarded for that behavior, right? This is why if you go to downtown Houston, you see a bunch of parking lots because they're incredibly cheap tax-wise. Okay, so now let's take a look at a better system, right? So this is called a land value tax, okay? In this system, you only tax the value of the land. You're taxing the potential of the land. Okay, so we got square of land A, square of land B. And you'll notice at the outset, okay, these two squares of land are empty. They're already being taxed $500,000 each. And that's because these are very valuable pieces of land, right? These are in downtown Houston, we'll say. Developer A builds an apartment complex. They're still being taxed $500,000. Developer B buys the square of land. They build their parking lot. Their tax bill, still $500,000. Guess what's going to happen in this situation, okay? Guess what's going to happen? Developer A is going to do well. They have an apartment complex. This is a big money generator, right? So they're using the land efficiently. Developer B, not so much, right? You're building a parking lot and you're getting taxed $500,000 a year for it. This business is not going to survive, okay? They're going to go bankrupt or they're going to have to sell the land. And that's a good thing, right? Because you want people who are going to build apartment complexes. This apartment complex could have a parking structure underneath it that has more parking than this parking lot in it, okay? So what the land value tax does, right, is it rewards developers who use the land efficiently.